using an application to an MIM program in Europe, Canada, Australia, US, or the UK? In this video, I'm going to talk about the CEMS Alliance and why a master's applicant, especially in the field of management, economics, or other business areas, should definitely be aware of. My name is Anand Venkatesan. I'm the founder of mentorscapital.com. We are a mentorship platform that helps students in their study abroad aspirations. Our process involves connecting students with mentors across the globe, and hopefully by engaging discussions with them, we help students make better and more impactful decisions. So what exactly is the CEMS MIM and why should you be aware of it? Let me begin with a few facts about the CEMS. Well, first and foremost, the CEMS is an alliance of B schools across the globe. Founded as far back as 1988, it has a very, very well-established tradition and a very, very well represented set of schools across the globe. There are a total of 34 member schools which are distributed across various member nations. In fact, there's probably one school in every nation. So you're looking at almost 34 different countries where you can study one of the study at one of the partner universities of the CEMS Alliance. Not just that, it's not about studying at a top school across the globe. It's also about the opportunity that you get to work with one of the corporate alliances in the CEMS MIM. With over 70 corporate partners and almost 8 social partners, you get the opportunity to not just intern, but also find employment in some of the top recruiters. This includes, the big names like McKinsey, BCG, Bain, Coca-Cola, and many, many other such big names, spanning consulting, marketing, finance, and many, many other such sectors. Well, that's not enough. Then there's also the fact that the CEMS Alliance has almost 18,000 plus alumni members who are already positioned in top positions at these corporate firms. And that means that you can leverage that network not only to find your first job, but also to get a lot of work done in your professional network. Well, that's why the CEMS Alliance is especially important if you are considering a master's or an MIM application. So what exactly is the CEMS MIM? Like I said before, it's a global alliance of B schools across the world. But how do you apply to the CEMS? Well, first and foremost, you should know that to apply to the CEMS MIM, you need to already be enrolled into an MIM or an MSc program at one of the partner schools. Remember those 34 schools I talked about? One of those schools also happens to be in India. Our own IIM Calcutta is a CEMS partner school. Well, that doesn't mean that the only way you study the CEMS MIM is by going to IIM Calcutta. Actually, you can go study at any one of the partner schools across the globe, and that gives you the opportunity to apply for the CEMS MIM program. Well, one more condition is that your master's program should be in the field of management, economics, or a specialized management field. And if you fit those parameters, then the opportunity you get is to study a full year consisting of 3 terms, 2 study terms, and an internship term into one of the partner schools in the alliance, right? Well, you might think 34 schools across the globe, big deal. There are a lot of top B schools. And how do I know that the CEMS Alliance has the best schools? Well, let me reassure you, with names like HEC Paris, ISADE in Spain, the London School of Economics, Cornell in the US, the National University of Singapore, and the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, and other such big names like the Rotterdam School of Management, University of Sydney, and many, many others. The pedigree of schools on the CEMS Alliance speaks for itself. These are the top ranked schools, especially if you're looking to pursue an MIM. Well, what do you get out of the CEMS then? Well, to begin with, you get to study at two locations. You get to study your usual MIM and then probably specialize in a particular field and during your CEMS MIM year. That's one advantage. Number two, you get to double, the kind of alumni network you're building, not just in your, in the first MIM program. You also get to study and make connections at a second university in probably a different country, and that's a direct advantage. And if that wasn't enough, you also get to be part of the CEMS Alliance and the CEMS Alumni Network, which is a global alliance in the truest sense. But if you're an MIM student, then it's particularly important for you, because most of us end up making that kind of investment and taking that kind of time off from our careers or education to study abroad only because we wish to find employment and recover that investment. And the CEMS Alliance gives you that wonderful opportunity. It gives you a big database, of alumni across the world sitting in top positions, and obviously it's up to you to make use of that network, right? So it's a splendid opportunity, and one must definitely consider applying for the CEMS MIM program. Obviously, things are not that easy. It's a very rigorous program. It's highly competitive, and it's not going to be easy. Right? Some of the selection criteria that I used, I'm going to quickly talk about them. But remember, these are common requirements, which means that depending on where you go and study, you will have to fulfill some additional criteria that applies to your host school. Well, first and foremost, the CEMS Alliance looks at academically strong students, right? You need to have displayed academic success, and this should be evident not just in your grades, but also in other kind of research that you've done as part of your program. The CEMS MIM also looks at high ethical conduct that is displayed across, both personal, professional, and other spheres of your life. They also want you to be, full of diversity and vitality. And so any cultural context that you grew up in, that you had the opportunity to work, study, or engage otherwise, you need to show, responsibility. You need to show, respect. And you also need to show sensitivity towards people coming from different cultural, social, and economic backgrounds, right? And this is given a lot of importance, during the application to the CEMS MIM. And last but not the least is professionalism, right? They are looking for candidates who have displayed high level of accountability and responsibility, not just in their profession, but also to society as a whole around them. And so, you can see that they're looking at sort of an all-rounder, somebody who's good at academics, somebody who's, been exposed to the, to the physical, to the corporate world, and also to the field that you're applying to. But at the same time, they also want you to be a true global citizen and understand the cultural context of different people coming from different backgrounds, and also feel the need to give back and give back to society and empathize with others. Right? So these are the most important selection criteria, and the process basically involves you filling up an application form, presenting a motivation letter, and also presenting your CV and other language requirements. After which, if selected, you might be invited for a personal meeting, which could either be in person or more probably could be an online interview. The few candidates who get selected will be grilled through an interview on these above points. And if you do clear that, then you get the wonderful opportunity of being part of the CEMS Alliance. You obviously need to choose. They'll give you some options based on your preference list of where do you wish to study your MIM term, CEMS MIM term. Well, if all goes well, you get an opportunity to study in one of your dream schools on the CEMS network. Well, I hope this was an informative video for you. But in case you're applying for a MIM, or if you're looking to prepare for the GMAT, let me quickly tell you why you should consider engaging with us. Most of the information that I'm showing you, that I've been showing in the past few videos, comes to us through our network of mentors. We believe this can really make a very big difference to a student's life, right? And on our platform, we have not just in-house mentors who help you, who understand your needs and help you with your preparation with the application stage, but we also have a very, very large pool of mentors coming from diverse fields and backgrounds who can really, connect with you and give you insights on the admission processes, right? All you need to do is you can either go and check out these mentor profiles on our website. Alternatively, just drop me a text and I'll, find somebody, I'll match somebody's profile based on your requirements. Our services, span the gamut. We basically, you can start with us early and we'll help you with, the test preparation part as well as application support. But if you come to us at a later stage, then we can help you with interview preparation. We can help you with tackling video essays, tackling application essays, and also other assessments that happen on the spot. With a little bit of time, let's say 2 months or so to your application, we can also build the application. We can also help you write impactful, craft impactful answers to essay questions on the application. We can also help you with shortlisting colleges, finding out what, fits your profile, your needs, and your academic profile as well. And if you give us a little more time, we can also help you, prepare and crack that elusive, 700, 740 on the GMAT that can really get you a strong chance at your dream school. That's what we offer. I hope you like this video. I certainly hope that you want to know more about the CEMS MIM. Do write to me at the mail ID shown on the screen. That's teammentorscapital@gmail.com. You can also drop me a text on WhatsApp at the number shown on your screen. All of this information is also given in the link in the description. So do consider, also consider registering for one of our counseling sessions, for one of our trial classes. The link is present on the description in the link to the video below.